already been in the game for the longest. The difference though with me is I always knew I had way faster and stuff bikes than these guys. I just never cared to beat them, you know. But his ego was different from my ego. He want to beat these dudes, so these dudes was claiming to take the street over or had the street on lock and all that, and that like bothers him. So he's like, I can't allow this to be going on. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, it didn't bother me. Shoot. I've been going from the game. I don't even know what. 10
At least
years,
about
10
6.
Years. I was coming out there. Wasn't worried about that when they were saying people had it on lock. I just looked and say, yeah, they do got it on lock. Because they did have it on lock. I said, because ain't nobody out here what could really put it on lock. And I always say they did have it on lock. But once they start saying, user has been, that's old shit that y'all had back then, charge shit break up, blow up all the time, all kind of stupid shit. I say, okay, well, since all that is going on, we'll be back to show you.
Yeah.
That ain't true what you say. But everybody believed to think it was true. They all running right now. Lil Daddy Racing, Solo Cali and them.
Actually, we're going to have to stop even talking about Solo because they're actually not even in any kind of mini bike racing at all.
Yeah, but one of Solo people called me Sunday, and said he wanted to lock in this Sunday for 1,000.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's called Street Sliders. His name is Street Sliders. And I don't know if he's gonna really show up, but he called me and said that he wanted to lock in for 1,000. He had remember I called you and he said he had a billet animal or
yeah.
Or
well,
something?
see, that's the thing though. That's not even his engine.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't even matter. But he say Solo and them work on this shit, and he wanted to race for 1,000. But I'm gonna see if he gonna show up this weekend. And all the other dudes, like I said, I'm gonna give it up to the Long Beach. What's those little dudes?
The Long Beach Riders.
Long Beach Riders.
Yeah,
they had hard. And I'm gonna give it up to Most Wanted. They had hard.
Yeah, Most Wanted. Now you know I always known Most Wanted too.
Yeah.
This other crew is kind of new. I never had heard of them, but Most Wanted always been around racing for a while, and they go out there with one bike and shit. They put it on a lot of dudes, you know. But I kind of felt bad for that Long Beach. What is it? Long Beach Riders. What is it? You know?
Yeah, I think Long Beach.
The guy who actually owned the bike and put the money up.
He wasn't talking.
He wasn't even talking no mess.
Yeah,
he was just like, okay, my crew said we go race. There we go. So he got crew members on the bike looking at us crazy, talking about y'all shit slow and hitting the throttle next to us and stuff. And we looking like, who is this guy? I don't even know him.
No, but he had talked stupid to me at the race though. He already had went back and forth with me at the race, the event that night, and I kept telling him then, you think you want it, but you don't want it.
Yeah.
And I told him right then before we even raced, I say, see, you the one that got these people whooped already. Yeah. And I told him that right then and I say, see,
they was minding their own business.
Like, you the reason why these people about to get whooped right now. I told him that.
Yeah. So now I'll be mad because the thing about it is the owner of the bike
wasn't talking.
He put the whole $1,000 up out of his own pocket. The dudes who was talking shit in his crew didn't even put up $5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, they ain't even got $5. If these dudes can at least piece together $20 each or something, or $40 or $50 each, they didn't put up nothing. They let the man put all his money up there, and bang, you know. I was like, damn. You know, so and I kind of felt bad, but shit, I just put my money in my pocket though.
Yeah. But like I say, all these other guys what been out here talking, they might act a fool and act like they crazy. Like your boy, what won that event. D-Red. He might act like that, but I didn't call D-Red 2-3 times. He ain't answered the phone. He ain't called me back. But he said we talked on the thing. We did talk on that live. I told D-Red I couldn't hear him. I told him I couldn't hear him. I'm not about to be on this live going back and forward with him, with all these people. I can't hear what's going on. If you want to lock in, call me tomorrow so we can lock up the race. He did not call me. I didn't hear from him none that day. And he go out there that night at 11 o'clock and say where you at or whatever on live or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if I had locked the race, just say if I did lock a race in with him, I'm gonna call and say, hey man, we locked in. I'm not just gonna go out there on no street and we ain't locked nothing up. We ain't say no money. We ain't say nothing. I'm not just gonna go out there. I'm gonna at least call and say, hey, is we locked in for the night? I'm not just gonna go out there on no street and say, where you at? That's a waste of time. But don't worry about all that. I don't even want to race D-Red right now. I got a bigger plan. I got these, I'm gonna pull this one out first. I think we holding this one here right now.
What does that one say?
Here.
Oh, King of the Street, small
King,
block.
King of the Street, small block. I think we got that right now. King of the Street, small
Grudge
block.
King,
Heart of a Lion.
Okay, no
Heart,
guts, no glory.
no guts, no glory. What that
Put
side
up or
say?
shut up.
Put up or shut up. What else the bottom would say?
Presented by Ice
No,
House
the
Racing.
bottom. The bottom right here.
Put up or shut
Put
up.
up or shut up, and what else? Something
Lock
else?
in.
Oh, lock. Yeah, lock. Grudge King.
Yeah,
Lock
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Presented by Ice House.
Uh-huh.
The GOAT.
Another tournament or
No,
something?
no, I got a tournament coming right now. I got 8 bikes. Was say they're gonna come in if I could get 10, but I'm looking for 8 bikes
Small
to hit me up,
jockey.
and we're gonna talk about the date. We're gonna set the date. I really want to set it within August. I'm only taking like 8 to 10 bikes. If I could get 10, I already got 8 right now. But if I could get 10 to lock in, we're gonna go ahead and set the date, and we're going to war for this belt.
You know
we
what?
holding it right now.
We got, because you talking about maybe 8 locally right here in LA?
Where would they come from?
Because I'm wondering, like, what's up with the AV dudes? They should have something.
Yes, if they got it, it could be the 10th one. You see,
Yeah.
I mean the 9th one or whatever.
Yeah, it can be at least
Yeah.
one bike from AV,
Yeah.
maybe F&B, fake builders. Maybe they have
So
that one.
whoever leave with this here belt, it ain't gonna be no description who the king of the street is. Ain't gonna be no description. When you leave with this here belt, ain't nobody gonna be mad saying, hey, I didn't get a chance or whatever, because my rules is street racing rules.
Like, okay, let's say if I win it this tomorrow, Sunday will be what, the 2nd or the 1st? I don't know for sure.
I don't
Let's say
know.
this Sunday, let's just say this Sunday somebody win this.
Okay.
Right? Next Sunday, they gotta defend this.
They got to defend it. If somebody
yeah.
come out, but they got to pay, they're gonna have to pay a fee to run the man.
Okay. Oh
You see what
yeah.
I'm saying?
See, that's the way it's
That's
supposed
how
to
I
go.
used that. Yeah, that's how I
That's
had it
the
back
way it's
then.
supposed
Yeah.
to go. Because
They-
see, that other belt, you win it, and then you got to wait a whole another year to race again.
Oh,
You
no.
like, well, he just gonna hold the belt a whole damn year? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. This is good.
The king of the street is his bike go down or something. We're gonna give him at least a month, probably a month or 2 to get his bike back up. At least a month. And if he can't come out and defend the belt, he gonna have to give up the belt. It
Yeah.
leaves it over to the next man will want to fight for this belt. Go to war with
maybe
him for
like
the belt. You know?
the 2 fastest make a run. They run for it. Or
Yeah, they
something
run
like
for
that
it or something.
whatever.
I'm gonna come up with something like that because I'm not gonna just let you hold the belt and his people was
You
ready
know
to go to
what?
war for
It
this
might
belt.
have to be a ranking. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If number 1 guy got the belt, and then they say like who's 2nd, who's 3rd, 4th, or whatever like that. Almost like how the list is,
Mhm.
you know, because everybody can't be number 1. You know.
Whoever be number 1 gonna have this belt.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whoever
Like,
had his
okay,
belt.
like how this
There
bike
ain't gonna
had
be no
just beat.
description about that.
This bike just beat that red bike, and the red bike's supposed to win 98 or something like that or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Okay, but the red bike lost to Woody's bike, right? So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
say Woody's bike is number 1. Let's just say,
Okay.
right? Okay, we wasn't even on the list.
Yeah, we didn't even make that.
Okay, the red bike will be 2nd, right?
Yeah.
Now we somehow beat the red bike that put us in 2nd and knocked the red bike in the 3rd place. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll be something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And D-Red or whoever else will be on the list too.
Yeah. Mike on
Yeah.
the list.
Yeah.
Who was that? Oh,
Dex, yeah.
Dex. But Yeah, but like I say, whoever will leave with this here belt, ain't gonna be no arguing, ain't gonna be no fussing. If your chain break, you get to buy back in. Fight if you think you could win, you could buy back in the race. If you jump, the man don't leave, you come back, get in line, go to war again with the man. You ain't even got to buy back in. Street racing rule. But if the man leave with you, raise his own. Don't stop. Y'all better get on down through the way.
I like that because sometimes the issues happen, like how we got eliminated because the bike didn't warm up.
Yeah.
So when he hit the throttle, the bike just shut off instead of actually making a pass. Then later on, we end up doing a grudge race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, well, other people red lit or somebody crossed over. Chain popped on one person. So pretty much everything happened. Yeah. You had Mike cross lanes. You had.
But Mike really feel that he didn't cross lane, and I kind of.
That's what I'm saying.
I kind of feel the same way because I said when you go back and watch the video, everybody kind of did almost the same thing Mike did.
Yeah, they all trying to, because it's hard to keep the bike completely straight.
Yeah,
you know, and some people are leaving a little too early. Then we had little Derek chain pop.
Yeah,
you know, so you have these little issues that happen and not supposed to happen. But it stopped you from going to the next stage or whatever. So now it's like, well, I got eliminated because of some BS.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So this here, all you gotta do is just go fix that chain real fast, pay that little fee, and jump back in. Jump right back in. Mike say he crossed. They say Mike crossed the line, which that to me that was a good. First of all, Mike was already out front of that kid, like I tried to tell him.
Yeah.
The kid wasn't about to catch Mike, so it ain't nothing about no lane cross. Mike was still pulling away from the kid. So if Mike would have been right there and crossed over in the front of the man or something, yes, he's disqualified. But Mike crossed over, stayed right there in this lane, and just still doing this here to him, still doing this to him, pulling away. So he should have stayed in the race.
Yeah, if the man in front of him.
It wasn't my race. It wasn't my rule.
5 or more bikes and steady pulling away. By the end of the race, he 10, 15 bikes in front.
Yeah.
It don't make a difference. If the dude is directly in front of you, he too far away. You can't even draft that far if a dude that far away.
Really
he probably went back to his crew. We got lucky this time because the dude came over my lane, but he was clearly in front and pulling away.
Yeah.
You know? But that happens, though. And you hate to see that because that happened in that other tournament too, where you end up like the slower bikes, or I won't say slow bikes, I would say the medium fast bikes end up winning, you know, or in the final.
Yeah.
And you're looking like these bikes wasn't even nowhere near the fastest bikes, but they end up at the final because of so much other little stuff happened with the faster dudes.
Yeah.
So it just happens.
But so D-Red and them is the champ over there for a GT tournament. Whoever pull this belt off or whatever, I don't know who gonna pull it off. Whoever pull this belt off, I call up GT, see do they want to put they champ on the line against this champ, you know? And see what happens. Huh?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Why you say that ain't gonna happen, Dick?
They're not gonna do that.
You don't think they're why you say that?
Hold that belt till the next tournament.
The belt, you can beat the actual person, but they still can't actually put the belt up.
No, but GT, this is like fighting. When people got two different belts,
I know, just like how they do it in heavyweight class.
They'll put those belts up against each other. They'll put the money up against each other. If they think they champ better than the champ was holding this belt, they'll put that money up.
Yeah.
And put their champ up.
And they call that like unifying the titles.
Yeah, we're gonna see who the real champ is.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start racing this bike until that day comes. Because if you keep racing this, they're not gonna race that bike.
No, but I said that already. I don't even want to race D-Red or G-Red right now because I already know. I already said that. I don't even really want
the way it's gonna have to go. With D-Red being the champ though, right now, he gonna have to do like Woody. Wait all the way until the next tournament. Let's say the next tournament is 2022.
No, but they say
I don't know when they're gonna do it, but we just saying, right? Because this is how it was. It was 2000. It was last year, right? Okay. So Woody was the champ last year. He actually had the belt all the way until he done sold his bike. that original bike or the engine, and he came with a whole new engine, build everything, because he had a whole year to prepare.
Build up, to prepare.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I was surprised to see, oh shit, he got a whole new engine now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how it is. But when you give a person a whole year, to come back and defend this title, that's just too damn long.
Well, right now, basically, this bike right here is holding this belt right now, because we basically then knocked everybody off with one of grudge. This is the grudge belt, and like I say, I'm looking for all the guys to hit me up in my inbox on Ice House Racing on IG. Let me know if you want to run in this event. Like I said, I already got 8 guys. I'll take 10. So hit me up. Let me know if you want to run for this belt. And we're going to come up with the date. I really want it to be this month. But then we also presenting this here belt. Check that one out.
Oh, okay. This is the 212.
212 class.
Okay.
That's my belt.
This one says
they say that's him.
That's me.
Yeah.
Right now, I still hold
this
this
gonna be
chain.
the biggest one. I'm telling you, right?
I still hold this belt right now, but we don't have a bite in it right
this
now.
One says
Nobody
gas
never beat
event,
me in it.
Gas event of the street. Okay.
King of the
King of the street. Gas event. Right.
What's the bottom one say? Something that's at the bottom, ain't it?
It said King of the street.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
King
okay.
of the street.
Yeah, gas event, King of the street.
And this side says stock board, stock stroke. Right. And then it says Pool Start 212 Champion. Okay, presented by Ice House Racing, the GOAT. Okay, yeah.
Same thing.
So this is going to be for like all of the gasoline dudes who ride up and down the street all day long.
Yeah.
All those dudes is like at least 100 of those dudes in Compton.
That's
I know at that house over there.
Right.
You know what I know you probably know who I'm talking about. All those dudes that's 212, that's slightly modified or seriously modified, but still on gasoline and
Pump
Pool
gas,
Start.
Pool Start.
Yeah, pump gas.
Don't think you gonna.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
go ahead
you
and
gotta
tell. No, go ahead.
explain.
No, explain
Yeah,
it to them.
okay.
Don't think they coming to the event
Yeah.
cheating and all that shit. Explain it to them.
The way it's gonna go, Ronald gonna be there, say with 10 gallons of 91 or something like that, gas, octane, right? And the way it's gonna be, you gotta show up with, say, an empty tank, right? So he then gonna pour the gas into every bike that's in that tournament.
And your bike don't leave the line. Your bike don't go back nowhere around.
You can't go off nowhere and be like, I'm gonna put some sneaky shit in my gas tank. No, none of that. Once you get filled up, you go just get in line already, and that's it. So everybody gonna be on the same fuel, Pool Start, whatever jockey. I'm guessing that whatever jockey.
You can use whatever jockey you want. I ain't
now.
all that.
The way it's going to go is, let's say if a guy, let's say you, Day, you happen to win, right? If they truly believe, let's say it's a close race and you win by a front tire or something like that, nobody might not protest you at all, right? But if you just destroy the other dude and he starts saying, how can his bike be that much faster than mine, beat me by 10, 15 bikes, right? He might say you cheating, right? Yeah, because it happens, though, right? Okay, then he got to put this money up, tear down fee or whatever it is, right? He gonna basically have to put up some money, and they gonna pull your head off.
We're gonna pull, snatch the head right off.
Yeah, pull the head off your bike, off your engine, and we can check the size of your engine right there, right? Now, if your engine is legal, you keep this tear down fee money.
And you're going to keep the money what he paid to get you towed down.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be about $100. Probably I'm going to let him charge what, about $100?
$100.
Yeah, $100.
Yeah. So you keep that money, plus you'd already won the event, and you keep that money too.
Yeah. Man, 100 ain't going to be. You want this dude to tear his shit down because
he's only pulling the head.
He only taking the head off.
Yeah. So, shit, you take that. At least $150.
I was gonna say that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that too. I ain't gonna lie. At least $1.50.
All day, all night.
Yeah. I was gonna say at least $1.50.
The event is already over though, so that'll be it completely. He done already won. Now let's say if they cheating, right? He get caught cheating.
He lose the belt. And
Okay,
get the
his
money
engine
to
say is 216 or something cc or whatever, right? Okay, he lose the money,
the belt,
and
he got it for at least
I guess whoever he was racing they end up winning. I guess they were second place, so now they end up winning the tournament, or they was in the final with him. Let's say Day might think the other guy's cheating since he didn't got caught. He can still put money up too, and they got pull ahead on the other bike, right? Until whoever is declared not cheating or they don't contest you. You know what I'm saying? To say, well, he only win 80 mile per hour or 78 or something like that. That's cool. But if a bike magically go standard 212 size on gasoline and he go say 90 mile an hour, okay, well that might be a little bit too damn fast.
Yeah, that's too fast.
You know what I'm saying?
That's too fast.
But if you go low 80s,
I'ma say
even high 70s. So high 70s, nobody probably ain't gonna say nothing at all about it. But if you go low 80s, it's kind of like
whoever win the first event, because I'm only taking 10 because there's so many bikes. I don't want to take the whole day doing this.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna do a lot, 40 bikes.
No, I am. But listen,
okay,
I'm gonna do only 10 bikes the first race, and whoever win that event, they gonna get a medal. Whoever win that event gonna get a medal. The next weekend, I'm gonna do another 10 bikes. Because if it's a lot of bikes like I think it's gonna be,
I think it's gonna be a
lot. So I only want to do 10 bikes every weekend, and whoever win each
100 bikes.
Yeah, say if it's 100 bikes.
Yeah.
They gonna get medals. That's why I got so many.
You're gonna be 10.
So you automatically getting one of those regardless?
No, only the champ. Only the champ for the weekend.
You're looking at 10 weekends.
Yeah.
2 months and a half to get to the final 10.
Yeah, to get to the final 10. When the final 10, and whoever win each event, they don't race no more.
Yeah,
they waiting to fight for this belt until and see who the real champ is. They only getting they getting these
So
these
you're looking at what's that?
Full Star 212 champ.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 10 champions. Let's say if it's 100, it'll be 10 champions at the end. They all got one of those.
They all got one of these.
And then now they're going for the belt at the end.
Now they're going for the belt at the end.
Yeah, because I figured it's gonna be way too many of those.
But that's the reason why. If he get knocked off, he might get knocked off for the event.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, because I know.
But listen, this is the way this is ran, Dex. Say if the other man could think he could knock the man off what got the buy run, right?
Mm-hmm.
All he got to do is say, hey, man, I think I can whoop him.
Yeah.
That's gonna give me another $100.
Yeah.
Go line his ass back up with it. That's what I'm saying. This here, whoever leave with this gonna be the champ. That's what I'm saying.
Champion of champions.
The champ is a champ. Whoever leave with this belt is gonna be the champ. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Ain't the same rules with this belt. It's the same rule with that belt. You gonna be the 212, but they say he gonna hold that thing down.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you now. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it because you ain't up out of this camp over here.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Day. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. I wish you luck.
Yeah. Wish you luck.
I wish you luck.
Even though he ain't with the camp, he's still a cool dude.
You know? I wish you luck, Day. The man was riding through LA like Big Suge and Lil Tupac. Oh, that's how that man was riding through LA. He was on top of the world. All they had to do was leave me alone. Now you got to go find that man behind his shop, hiding in the bushes right now, Daddy. Pull him up out of the bushes and tell him to come on, let's go to war. Pull him up out of there. See, because I thought he was Big Suge. He was acting like Big Suge to me at first. That's what he was doing.
Who, Daryl?
Yeah. He was acting like Big Suge, smoking cigars and shit.
He always put salt on my name. And I go out there every now and then, and it be dudes I never seen in my life telling me, yeah, man, your shit blowing up. I be like, who are you? You never seen my shit. You only been out here 2 years talking about my shit blowing up. Not knowing I got them killers already sitting in the garage, ready to go. Right? And it'd be stupid because the dudes who talking all this shit got 65 mile an hour bike. They done rolled up to the races. Right? And I be looking like, why are you even talking? You know what I'm saying?
To the races?
You rode to the races on some slow shit, and that's your fastest bike. Right? I ain't got to go and call nobody. Like, they be like, oh, well, our whole crew came together, and we pieced up and got one fast bike. Then I go and beat it. Then it's like, damn, well, he beat our fastest bike. We done pieced all our money together. They done saved up for a whole damn year to come together with this thing. But that's normally how it is, though, right? And I'll be like, okay, well, when y'all get it together, and then they finally do get it together, and I just go and beat them, and they be looking like, damn.
And to Brian just kept, I say, Brian, the man is not on that level, homie. He's not. I kept telling him that. I kept arguing, he's not on that level. Y'all think he on that level.
Yeah.
I know he ain't on the level. I kept telling them, but they didn't hear me. But like I say, he was riding like Big Suge, man.
Yeah.
Riding through the city.
When you got, that's the same thing. That's like my son, right?
Yeah.
To my son, I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the planet. He's like, damn, daddy is so strong.
Exactly.
He can break the walls and stuff.
Wall in,
right?
exactly.
Until I see Lennox Lewis or something right there, then I'm like, man, I'm gonna sit my ass down somewhere.
Exactly.
You know? But see, my son don't know any better.
Yeah, exactly.
His whole world revolves around me.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm trying to explain. I said, look, that y'all dealing with Daryl. Daryl is a small fish in a big pond. You know what I'm saying? I said, when y'all know about engine builders, they got builders all over the USA. I done been head up with these dudes and beat the best of the best. Then you have Daryl, and they be like, Big Daddy, who was that? They don't even know who this guy is or whatever, right? I'm like, look, man, that's because these dudes, they all got smartphones, but they don't know how to use them. All you gotta do is just Google these people, and they'll tell you who is the top guy.
Then you got this man here with them went up, like you say, then went up against the best in the world.
But what I used to do, when I heard somebody got a fast bike, I said, as soon as somebody go 80 miles an hour, just let me know. They'll text me, hey, man, whoever this dude is or whatever, he's going 82. Charles, they didn't clock him at 82. I'll be like, oh, okay. Who? Oh, Daryl, little jockey or whatever on a blue bike or red or gold. It don't make no difference. I'll be like, okay.
And you know what else? You know what else I wanted to say? They thought shit had changed. And that's why I kept trying to, ain't nothing fucking changed.
No, that's what I'm trying to explain. I used to park my bike next to their bike and say, when you start your bike up, start mine's up too. And I don't even get no jockey. I used to get on my own bike and race the jockey and knock the jockey off, right? And then go home. But that's just, and where we would go, eat some chicken at Louisiana. And that was just what we did. You know what I'm saying? And actually, we used to race for a chicken dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Back most of the time, they be like, man, I ain't got no money to be betting like that. Race for a chicken dinner. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And we'll race for a chicken dinner, knock you off, just give me, I want some shrimp fried rice too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'll be pretty much it.
If I still had the street sweeper right now,
excuse me.
It'd still be, if I still had the sweeper right goddamn now,
I knew you
ain't
was
nothing
say
changed. Ain't nothing, like I've been telling them, ain't nothing changed. They act like it had been a new block had got created. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no block, ain't nothing new got created.
No.
They only thing had got created some different cams. What else? They ain't even got no new cranks.
Yeah.
They don't even have a new crank.
All that stuff is old.
All that shit
That's
is the
why
same
the reason
shit.
they be looking at this like, oh, this is old shit or whatever. I like, you know what? I've been going these speeds for a long ass fucking time. It ain't. What's the difference, right?
Exactly.
But the people now is like, oh, we going 94, 95 and all that shit. Okay. They didn't clock this dude in 98. Better leave him alone. Yeah, right? Exactly. And then what happened? Now they got this dude out there losing and don't even want to be friends no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been looking like. Damn, see?
Lil Derek.
There we go.
He don't want that drum in his life. He been acting like, Lil Derek been acting like he wanted that drummer when I first ever went on. All you gotta do is go check the shit. I didn't know who Lil Derek was.
That last video you made was really good because you got you just straight calling out the dudes on video in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And then
they don't show up.
The one who was chain pop, right?
Yeah, Lil Derek.
Playing to have the fastest bike out there.
Yeah. But he don't.
I think the red dude with the red bike was claiming he was the fastest.
Nah,
it don't even matter.
The one who said the chain pop was claiming the fastest bike out there.
But right now, I want to get hold of Woody, too. I want to get, because I think that's the #1 bike out of that camp.
I think Woody's the fastest.
Yeah, he's the #1 bike. So I want to get hold of Woody. I don't even want D-Red right now because D-Red got the belt. I want all these champs to come and get this here belt. That's what I want. I want them to come and get this belt. And like I say, D-Red go up against this belt for his belt. Also with that bread up. Yeah. And see who the real king of the street is.
and I was already the top builder, it was a lot of other dudes that's been around 30, 40 years building and stuff like that. But it's like, damn, if they get involved and lose, they'll lose a lot of business, right? So if you don't get involved, you can't lose.
You can't lose. Wes, I'm looking for anybody who think they got a fast mini bike. We want to go up against anyone. Whoever got a mini bike was saying it's fast. Anybody in the world.
Okay.
I was ready to actually. If
So
game
basically
over,
like Detroit,
Yeah.
Florida, Vegas.
I was looking at Florida. They got, I think it's Florida or Texas.
Florida got some fast
They got some
bikes.
shit. Yeah, I know. They got some shit
I
coming
know
up.
Florida got
They got
some
a
fast
race
bikes.
coming up on the 27, 28. But my bike won't be ready. And I was saying, damn, I would want to make that trip. About 4 of us jump up in the van and get on down there to that race. I already know we'll come home with it.
Florida, they actually got some fast bikes. I know about them.
Yeah.
You know, Texas, they got a little bit of something, and Vegas, a little less than that. But I don't really know what's going on with Detroit. I had kind of stopped talking to those dudes.
They kind of like,
maybe
I talked
a
to
couple
them.
years ago.
I talked to them the other day, though. They said
They always had some fast stuff. I don't really know what's going on in a small block world or really the big block world anymore. I know, Charles used to be the top guy back then. Now, I don't know if they go come up with some stipulations.
Ain't no stipulation. You can't come up with no stipulation for this here.
Yeah.
Ain't no stipulation for this here. You can more control your bike down the street. You get it down the street any way you can. I don't want to hear nothing about this and that. Whatever happened, get your bike down the street, man.
Oh, Lex,
get your bike down the street.
Check the tag.
Get your bike down the street.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about none of that shit.
Okay.
Get your bike down the street.
You do 10.
Yeah, and I got them mini bike t-shirts on the waist, grudge shirts for y'all. So I'll let y'all see pictures of them in a minute. So holla at your boy. This for all y'all gas boys. Follow your boy on Ice House Racing on YouTube. Gas boys gonna get one of these, and the champion of champs is gonna go for this. That's how your boy do it.